Hello, this is Caroline Cobb with Wind Dancer Garden. We're located in Salem, Oregon, and we've been in business 10 years, and we raise just ornamental grasses. So today I'd like to take you on a tour of Wind Dancer Garden, both our display gardens and our private gardens around our house. And if you have any questions about any of the grasses or design ideas, please contact me via our web address, which is winddancergarden.com, or call me on the phone. The number is listed, and I'd just be more than happy to talk to you about grasses. I'd love that. So to give you a tour of Wind Dancer Garden, this is our little rusty sign that's out front so that you'll know that you've arrived when you get there. And as you enter our display garden, you'll notice some Carl Foresters on the right-hand side, along with some shade grasses. They're Carex Evergold along the right side of the path, and they work very well with hostas and ferns, which these have only been planted about, maybe a year now. And so next year they'll really be nice. And the purple heucheras look really nice as well with the green foliage. So here we are entering our display garden. This is a shot of what I call the Oriental garden. Japanese bloodgrass is the grass that's growing up with the red ends. And next to it, which is depicting water coming down, this is a little incline right here, is Acorus ogon, which is a really wonderful grass year-round. It looks just like this. This is our stock plant, our shade stock plant. All of these that you can see in the foreground are Hakonocloas. The ones in the very front are brand new. They're called Fubuki. They're a wonderful little grass that is whiter than Aureola and shorter and a little bit, they have a real fringy texture. So I think they're going to go in the landscape with a lot of different combinations, maybe even better than Aureola does. This is our miscanthus bed. This was taken, I would say, probably in middle September. The ones on the side are, let's see, Adagio, and then the one in the back is Miscanthus giganteus, which is the one that gets 12 feet tall and is just such a wonderful screen. This is the front of our house with the Japanese maple tree and the umbrella pine. And here we have the border in our front yard, which is Pennisetum Ornamental. It's been there for about 6 years, and it is just looking better every year. I just love that border. Behind the Ornamental, you'll see some Carly Rose, which are a little pinker and a little taller. Nice combination to have together. And the north side of our house used to be all lawn. This was grass lawn. We're in the process of removing as much lawn as Larry will allow me to do in a year. This was in the shade of this big fir tree, so the lawn was not doing well, and we decided that we would make it into a shade garden. So there are some shade grasses, some black mondo grass, and lots of hostas and ferns, just shade-loving plants. In the background, you'll see the hosta bed with the statue behind. And here is the koi pond with our little leaf fountain and the koi fish. We must have about, I don't know, 20 rather large koi, and this is just a very relaxing spot. We have a table out here to eat by, and it's a lovely spot to just spend time relaxing. The east side of our house is, you'll notice the whole focal point of this is the Hakonocloa Aureola. I'd say that's been planted about 4 years, so it's really good size now, and I just love it there. Even in the winter time, it has a structure and it looks beautiful. Cactus bed. You know, I wasn't very fond of cactus about 10 years ago, and I got a few, and I have absolutely fallen in love with them. The blooms, the colors, the texture, shapes, I am just enamored with them. They aren't hardy in our area, so we bring them in our greenhouse for the winter, but I love it looking out on this cactus bed. And succulents are also a great love of mine, so we raise a lot of succulents, even though those aren't hardy in our particular climate either, but they're so elegant. Vegetable garden. We have quite a large vegetable garden, and every year I love to raise these purple cabbage. I think they're called red ball. Actually, the color doesn't, this photo doesn't do the color justice. They are absolutely phenomenal. They don't even look real. They're so perfect. They look like a stainless steel sculpture with the asparagus and the allium above. Here's the kiwi arbor. These are hardy kiwis, so they're the small ones that are about the size of grapes, and they don't have any fuzz on them, so you can just pop them in your mouth. Now, the interesting thing about that is they don't ripen until October, but even if there's a little freeze, they tend to sweeten up even more. And we put them in smoothies all winter long. We freeze them and put them in smoothies. This is also a really nice place to just sit and relax. And here's my little gardener, my grandson Maverick. He just loves that hose. Now, the most frequent question I get asked about grasses is, do they die down in the winter? And I can emphatically say no, they don't die down. They keep their structure, as you can tell by this photo. They turn tan when it freezes, but the inflorescence stay on all winter long, and they look gorgeous even when it's time to cut them down in March. So you have that interest, movement, and the wonderful structure all winter. And it's great cover for the birds as well. So here we are. The grasses provide beauty, grace, sound, and movement when you and your landscape appreciate it most. So thank you very much for listening. My name is Carolyn Cobb. Please feel free to call me. I'd love to answer any questions you have or talk to you about grasses in particular. My phone number is 503-508-7455, or reach me on the website at winddancergarden.com. We have some information on the website about the care and maintenance of grasses in case you are interested in that topic. Thank you very much.